Going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another one take review, and this is my review for Dragon Ball Super Broly. Let me be honest. It's hard for me to upload videos, so listen, I'm gonna tell you for the people who don't want no spoilers. I'm gonna tell you like this: the movie's great. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you're gonna love it. It retcons some things, but it does it in a way that you appreciate. It's some things you done seen before, but it gives Broly a first-eye character. The action is great. It's everything you want out of a Dragon Ball Super movie, a Dragon Ball movie. Period. It's everything you thought it would be. All right, that's it. So go see it. That's enough for the non-spoiler. That's my spoiler. That's my non-spoiler review. Fuck. We got to get into the spoilers. We got to get into the spoilers. I can't do this without not getting into the spoilers because I just feel like I won't be doing the movie justice. So listen for the people who didn't want the spoilers. You can leave now. I just gave you my recommendation. It's the best Dragon Ball Z movie, period, bar none. Animation, everything you want is there. Go see it. All right. Let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday, though. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into my full spoiler review, because that's what it's time for. I went to see this movie yesterday, y'all. I got to the theater 30 minutes early, thinking like that was gonna be another time. It wasn't. It was already sold out. Both showings. Heartbroken. I kept smiling, but deep inside, well, not even deep inside, just right under my smile, I was tore apart. And after seeing what I saw today, oh yeah, it was. Fumbling because listen, let me tell y'all something. Because like I said, I'm getting into spoilers now. This is my favorite Dragon Ball movie. This had to be my favorite Dragon Ball experience. Period. And one of my favorite theater experiences because the atmosphere in the theater with all the surrounded by Dragon Ball fans and stuff, it's like nothing else. It's kind of like being in like going to a Marvel movie, but only Marvel fans in there, or like going to a Star Wars movie. It's like those. It's like an event for people. You know what I'm saying? People getting. I'm telling you, through the trailers, people were talking nonstop. It's like I like watching trailers, but even though I had seen them, and they showed a lot of trailers at this thing. But once the movie came on, it's like we all fused. We all became one, and just we all watched the movie and enjoyed it together. And it's like we laughed together. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost said we cried together because at the beginning, listen, I done seen Planet Vegeta destroyed a million times. But the way it was destroyed in this, and the way, because like you always seen it destroyed, but you really didn't know the people. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really care for them. But when they showed the whole Saiyan race, they showed the planet, they show how Frieza comes down, they show how once it was over, King Cole was over the Saiyan, then Frieza took over, and then you see this whole thing, and then you see it just gone. Like you see, oh man, Gine and Bardock's relationship. You saw what kind of person Bardock was. You saw what kind of person Paragus was. You saw what kind of person King Vegeta was, and ultimately how those people were. It reflected on their children and how Vegeta was a dick. I wish we could have seen like this movie made me want Raditz to come back. Like that's what it did because it kind of retcons some things because we know Goku was sent to Earth, but in this it's like Bardock sent him because he had to he just didn't feel right. If I'm wrong, I just go get him myself. But I need him to grow up. And when we seen Broly being exiled because King Vegeta was afraid of his power because he said his power's too strong. One day it's gonna mess around and not only endanger us, but endanger the entire galaxy. Which you know, Broly is known for taking our galaxy. Even though that stuff was non-canon, but it still showed like the power of Broly. And believe me, that is still his power. And so the entire beginning of this is all story. So and it's all Broly. This is a Broly movie, bar none. Like it is a Broly movie featuring Goku and Vegeta because Broly pretty much has the most screen time, like easily the most screen time out of everybody. And like Broly is a first eye character. He is because I went back and watched Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, and you see like Broly just a big monster. Like that's all he was. But in this one, they give the explanation as to why he goes into those races because he has the power of the great ape, yet he still maintains his form and like oh man, the fights, the way Frieza manipulates this thing to work in her fight or his favor is dope. And then the fight. This when we get to the fight, and Vegeta just and Goku like, man, what the hell? And what's this power level? And then you see Broly like itching to get in the battle, like itching. And the stuff with Gile and I can't think of the other Tompa. I want to say his name is Tompa. I don't know. Somebody named Tompa from some anime. But their relationship and the way they get to Broly because they see what Paragus does to him. It's like Paragus is basically controlling Broly just so he can use Broly as a tool, kind of like he did in the other movie. But you see why, because like they were exiled because of Broly's potential. And he has a vengeance against King Vegeta. And so it's like so in Broly's mind, because it was a scene where Gile was talking about Paragus, and she like, bro, like you shouldn't speak on him like that. He's still my father, because Broly still has feelings for his father. You know what I'm saying? Even though his dad is pretty much a dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why him and Vegeta didn't get along. King Vegeta didn't get along great, but you see that like, Paragus is a dick too. You know what I'm saying? He's blinded by like vengeance. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take it out on Prince Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta don't give a fuck. Vegeta's like, fuck it. You know what man? You want to fight me? Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to stop Frieza, but fuck you want to whoop your ass? I'll do that. And then the fight ensues. Best choreography I've seen in the Dragon Ball movie. Like you know how sometimes it's just a bunch of quick punches and stuff, and you really can't see what's going on. The way the camera like tracked their movements, which was dope. And they had one time where like Broly's fighting Goku, and it looked like it was in first. It was like a first person shooter. That's how it was with Broly, because like it looked like we were seeing what Broly was seeing through his eyes. We saw his punches being thrown, and it felt like it made you feel like you were fucking Broly. And like the fight between Goku and Broly, and the fight between Vegeta and Broly when it was 1-on-1, were probably, I ain't gonna say my favorite, because when Gogeta came around, I'm like, okay. And listen, I've been spoiled about everything in this movie. Okay, I knew this movie from beginning to end. I knew exactly what was gonna happen, but it didn't really matter because the way it was executed, it works. You know what I'm saying? If I know something is coming, as long as you execute it in a certain way, it doesn't bother me. It didn't bother me because, like I said, when the fight first started, and it was Vegeta like dodging this stuff, and then Vegeta goes Super Saiyan. Like the transformations in this were like take you back to throwback Dragon Ball Z, where it's not like oh you just transform. It's like no, they actually putting like some effort into it. Like when Vegeta went Super Saiyan God, but when Goku was getting the shit beat out of him, and he was getting pretty much like Hulk smashed, like when Hulk was smashed Loki, when when Broly was doing that to Goku, and Goku finally snapped back, and like yo, I'm not finna keep getting my ass whooped, and he started to power up. You seen it. They got like the clip is out online, but when you see him power up, and I don't care what nobody say, he taps into Ultra Instinct for that quick second. I know he's talking about the lighting and the way it's long. No, nigga, that's Ultra Instinct, nigga. I know Ultra Instinct when I see Ultra. It's for a split second, but still. And then we get to that, and Goku transforms. It's super dope. And then it doesn't matter because Frieza is a piece of shit. Frieza kills Paragus out of nowhere. Like they're like, oh my god, bro! And like the comedy works in this thing as well. Like perfect. The comedy is Dragon Ball comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's what you expect from Dragon Ball. So it never bothered me in the lightest. And then when oh fuck, when we got Broly just powered up and go Super Saiyan, they stood no chance. Super Saiyan Blue or whatever, it didn't matter. Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan who, it didn't matter. Broly beat the shit out of them. Both of them. Goku like, hey, just get up. And the way and like, because in this moment, Broly's only fighting, he's fighting whatever's in front of him. He don't care who it is. He went at Whis. Like, he probably would have went at Bulma, you know what I'm saying? She would have been close enough. And the way Goku and Vegeta led him to Frieza, he just destroyed Frieza. Everybody in the theater was clapping, they were cheering, they was like so happy, they was laughing because he was like delivering bombs, like bombs of Frieza. Frieza can't do shit because Frieza's not even in the same area code. Like not even in the same solar system as Broly when it comes to power. And like Broly beat the fuck out of him. And they going to try the fusion. Then you know they going. I knew they were gonna mess up a few times. So that means Frieza was like fighting for like an hour, just getting his ass destroyed. Like I don't know even know how Frieza lasted that hour, but either way, when he comes back as Gogeta, and you see Gogeta versus Broly, shirt off Broly, not just any Broly, shirt off Broly. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't like wearing the armor because he like it's hard to move. So when he bust out that bitch, it's like okay, now it's easier for me to move. And like these two were fighting so intense, like they broke the dimensional barrier and start fighting in like the fourth or fifth dimension, which is hard to fathom because you only know. Okay, maybe I'll say this: they fight 2D characters, but they fight. They went 3D. They went past 3D into 4 or 5D, like the fifth, fourth or fifth dimension fight. That's how hard these blows they were throwing. And the end when Gile called Shinron and Action Ron like to save brother. To me, I feel like I like the part. The reason I appreciate I saw it coming because, like I said, I've been spoiled the entire movie. The reason I enjoyed that was because of the fact of if they kill him, only thing they're gonna do is wish him back with the Dragon Balls later. So I was like, okay, save that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen that so many times. Just get him away, and then because the guy's really just out of control. You know what I'm saying? He's out of control. If he would have known, because at that moment where Goku would pause, like it was in Super Saiyan God and just use whatever technique there was. I don't know some hockey type shit because Broly used hockey when he got off the ship. I just got to put that out there. Shout out to One Piece. But so when he was just holding him and he was talking to him, he was like he was getting through to him. But it continues this like the rage was just too much to overbear. Like like this is a person who has known nothing but like fighting his whole life. He has to fight to survive. Never even drunk a fucking glass of water. So it's like that's all this guy knows. And so Goku was getting through to him. He just couldn't get through enough because he was already enraged. They would have had a moment to talk. They probably could have, you know what I'm saying, like chill, hey, let's just kill Frieza. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. But they didn't have that time. The end, it just at the end the end just leaves you with like, oh shit, like there's a possibility, no telling where this series can go from now because like you have Broly in the show. We already know future Trunks is still out there. There can be like I wish we could see more of the Saiyans because seeing the Saiyans just on Planet Vegeta was like probably one of my favorite parts of this film because it's just like Saiyans aren't that bad, you know what I'm saying? And this whole race of them, they just cool people, even though they're warriors and they pretty much were taking over planets before King Cole came along. You know what I'm saying? It's like hey, they're not the best of people, but still, I was enjoying just seeing them around, and the fact I want to see more of them. I want to see more Trunks. I want to see more Goten. I want to see more Gohan. I want to see more Vegeta. Like this, it's gonna become the show about the Saiyans because let's just be honest, nobody else can keep up with them. So like, and then in fact we are implementing one of the most popular characters in Dragon Ball history, Broly, with a full flushed out backstory. Like there's no way this can lose. Like this is this has cemented this movie has cemented a spot on my top 10 in 2019 easily. Like easy. I don't care. I don't give a damn what else comes out this year. I don't care if I give 28 pluses for movies this year. Somebody getting kicked off because this definitely gonna make my top 10 in 2019. This is like my favorite movie of this year. This is my favorite movie. This is my favorite movie of last year since it came out January 16th. I know one of my favorite movies of last year. Avengers Infinity movie out the way. Dragon Ball Super Bowl is my top movie of 2018. This go see it. Like if you're a Dragon Ball fan, I think you're gonna appreciate this, and especially what we have moving forward, especially since the manga is already continuing. And I like the fact that the reason people you didn't see like this followed the manga. Like this didn't follow the anime. This followed the manga. You can tell because me and my partner Fred hit me up and I was me and him noticed that they were using perfect Super Saiyan Blue. they weren't using like the Vegeta. You know, Vegeta wasn't using the dark blue hair, or Goku wasn't using Kaioken times 20 with Super Saiyan Blue. No, because like this is mastered Super Saiyan Blue. So that's why we get. So I like the fact that this carry on from the manga, and I like the fact that the mangas keep going because it's going to steady introduce more things. I can't wait to see what they do with Broly's character because they even say like he's probably stronger than Beerus. And he can be able to control that power. I know Frieza think he gonna be able to control him. I don't see that happening. But if he be able to get that power under control, like it's who knows what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be crazy. And Goku finna train him. Goku need to train Broly, and Vegeta gonna train Oob. Or I wish Vegeta would train Broly and Goku would train Oob. That's how I kind of wanted to go, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe they gonna do something different, and I can't wait to see just the training session between those three. I don't know. I know I probably went over. I don't tell how long it's gonna take this video to upload. I don't give a damn. It'll probably be up in the morning or maybe up at night. I don't know. Whenever you watch it, it is what it is. But I enjoyed this movie to pieces. A+ from your boy. It's my favorite anime film. Period. Favorite Dragon Ball film. Period. My favorite thing in Dragon Ball. Broly damn near took my favorite spot. Vegeta spot as my favorite character. That's how much I liked his story. This movie. You know what I'm saying? But you guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.